Shotgun Mike with another Stoeger M3000 review. This is my waterfowl gun. This is what I grab most out of my gun cabinet. Like I said in some other videos, I've had 3.5-inch guns, Browning, Maxus, Winchester SX3, 1187, 870s, all that jazz. This is my favorite so far. I've never owned a Benelli. Most of my friends hunt with Benelli. I'm too cheap. I'm not spending that money. The Stoeger to me is the working man's gun, and you get more value for your dollar when you go with Stoeger than if you go with Benelli. It's got the Cerakoted burnt bronze finish. I think this is Max 4. It's like Max 4 or 5, or yeah, Max 5. So you can check out the finish on it. Some dog drool on there from my dogs. Little mark in the Cerakote. I clean this gun once a year maybe. It's never failed to let me down. Whee! And I only shoot 3-inch. I found it's harder to get back on target when you're shooting 3.5. And I single shot drop geese on this on my farm. I have the Stoeger M3020. I did a different review video on that. This gun is everything your average American waterfowl hunter needs and more. I do not baby it. Sometimes it's in the safe. Sometimes it stays in the bed of my pickup truck or my Polaris Ranger. It is fantastic. Threw a little sling on here. I like these neoprene slings because they have a little bit of give to them. It doesn't bounce your shoulder as much when you're walking. It's probably pretty dirty, as you can see there. Like I said, I don't clean it. It don't rust, it holds up. I would not hesitate at all to pick one up. The Stoeger M3000. I have seen other videos where the M3500s kind of get a bit of a rap, whether it's the stock coming loose or people claim it doesn't cycle the light loads. It's a field grade gun when you're in the 3.5-inch, so you need at least a 2 3/4 dram to reliably cycle target load. But yeah, man, I dig this gun. It is my most favorite waterfowl gun I've ever had. I really liked my Maxus. I liked it a lot. But there were some times, and same thing with my SX4, or SX3 rather, it would get, when the bolt was closing, it would get to like here and be like real stiff. It didn't want to close, it was sticky like. So some oil in the action release button took care of that. But I couldn't tell you how many hundreds of rounds I shot out of this gun. It has never one time ever failed to cycle my hunting loads. I can't speak really for the target loads because I usually shoot something different. If I'm going out target shooting, I'll use my M3020. But it pounds the shit out of geese on my farm. I take it up a local river where I hunt for ducks. When we get some really rough weather towards the winter in December, it'll flood up, and it's a fantastic flooded timber hunt. I've had it submerged from the stock up to here. I just took it out of the water, dumped the water out of the barrel, give it a good shake. Rock and roll, baby. It's fresh water. I got home, I can't tell you that I cleaned it because I didn't. But next time I picked it up, it cycled fine. There's no rust anywhere on this gun. I don't know what components they put in there or what the metals or alloys are made out of, but it hasn't rusted for me. I've been, beyond satisfied. Stoeger, after having all of these different guns over the years, Stoeger's my #1 favorite gun. I've kind of developed a brand loyalty. I have a P3000 for my home defense gun. For home defense, I just prefer a pump. That's what I'm used to. I'm a retired cop, auto for home defense ain't for me. I'll pump it. So yeah, I generally shoot the 3-inch shells. I'm thinking about switching to Boss because I do a lot of goose hunting. And actually my hunting dog's name is Goose. Goose, come here. You wanna come say hi? He's a pedigree lab. He's fantastic, good boy. And he knows when the shotgun comes out, when the decoys are ready, we're gonna do some goose hunting and kill some serious geese on our farm. Goose hunting with Goose and my Stoeger M3000. I will not leave home without it. I would never, ever, ever hesitate to buy this gun again. And I also am willing to put, for whatever it's worth to anybody, my name on a recommendation for it. It will not let you down. It is fantastic, about 600 bucks-ish. Sure beats paying, whatever, 1,800 for the exact same thing in a Benelli. It's the exact same gun. Maybe it's not finished with the degree of care that the Benelli is, but there's nothing sharp on it. I have no complaints whatsoever. For a working man, a farmer like me, this is where I'm going. It's my beat the shit out of geese gun. Thanks for watching. That's my 2 cents.